Why would we call it the Giant Masquerade?
We're in the middle of thanking Mr. Khan. Thank you, Mr. Khan, for all your support on
Can I do it?
patreon.com/kindafunnygames.
Khan!
I thought it was. I never watched that movie, but I know that scene. Obviously, I thought it went on longer than that.
Well, because it echoes.
Khan!
He goes, Khan! 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 And it cuts out as it echoes, and it's amazing.
In space.
Yeah. I mean, you know,
Space
they
echoes.
took some liberties.
It's a gravity thing.
Do you want to apologize for eating this apple while we thank Khan?
I'm sorry, Khan.
No, I'm sure this is what he signed up for. Mr. Khan has a Twitter.
Definitely eat right into the microphone too.
Agent Khan.
All right, so Mr. Khan, Agent Khan.
His
Here we go.
pin tweets from 3 hours ago. Former U.S. gold medalist changes gender. Does it have something to do with Fallout 4? No. Sorry, don't care.
He's on the
I
Twitter
respect
for
that.
the video games.
I respect that. He doesn't care about all this transgender stuff. He doesn't mind what you do in your own house, what you do with yourself. Tell him about Fallout. That's what he
Caitlyn
wants to know.
Jenner.
Do what you want. What you want to
Yeah,
your
yeah,
body.
of course, yeah. And congratulations to her. Go get him.
But I appreciate his priorities are on straight.
Yeah.
I like that tweet because what he's saying is, I appreciate that this is news, but there's more important things to me, and that more important
All
thing
of
is
his
Fallout
tweets
4.
seem like shots across the bow here.
Oh, really?
Want to know what a city would look like if it was run by liberal Democrats? Just look at Baltimore, run by liberal Democrats for 50 years.
Oh, dear.
Pit bulls don't kill people. Bad pit bull owners kill people. Tongue out emoticon.
Pitbull kills people?
No, there's a
Pitbull
there's a
has-
Mr.
problem.
Worldwide, he bites people.
That is a problem, Mr. Khan, and I'm pointing this out just because I want to help you. Okay.
Sure.
On your, it says interviews video game developers. You intercap video game. You don't have to intercap video game.
No.
But then there's no space in between anything. So you want to put a little space in here, and then you say write about video games and gaming related stuff, and you wrote game. You didn't remove the e from gaming. So
Here,
you
why,
got
why is it? Why is he uppercasing rights? There's no period there, right? That's a comma.
But here's the bigger
Jesus,
thing.
grammar
but
police.
here's the big. Well, you gotta if you're gonna write about video games, you know people are gonna see
Alright,
this.
okay,
so I'm trying to help
okay.
them out. You know what I
Okay.
mean? But here's the biggest question I have.
Sure.
At the end, it says he's a part-time lumberjack and he's from Canada.
Yeah.
So I feel like this is entirely possible.
Let's see if he's got any
This is
lumberjack.
real.
I want to see some lumberjack
Yeah.
photos here. Doesn't look like he's got any photos of himself. He's one of these Twitter folks.
Well, lumberjacks can't take pictures, Greg.
Oh, is that true?
Yeah.
Homer
Well,
Simpson, big
they
fan. That's a
can,
great
but they're
one.
too busy cutting down trees and
Lumberjacking.
being men.
Yeah, jacking things.
I don't think I'd last a day as a lumberjack.
No, you get crushed by
I
a
think
tree
you would.
immediately.
Have you? It's a dangerous job. Have you ever
Yeah.
seen? There was a show about it where it's
Dangerous
what was it
Lumberjacks.
called? It was not
It's
called
dangerous being a lumberjack. I believe it was on TLC.
Next on TLC, dangerous,
dangerous.
lumberjacks. You just cast like a bunch of dudes in flannel. They're like, ah,
They're juggling axes.
trees.
Just trees, yeah.
Trees.
Just juggling the trees.
God,
Like
these derail
lumberjacks,
so
too.
fast.
I know they really
This
do.
is
They
why
don't
people
try
like them.
anymore.
What do you mean?
No, I'm not saying try. We're trying hard to be thankful, but we don't even try to make these like respectful anymore. We just kind of de-evolve.
I
very
like. I
quickly.
think I've never.
Case in point, it's like what kind of asshole would eat an apple?
That's true. You aren't trying. You're being really rude. But
I'm
it's,
trying
it's
to help
weird that like part of your charm is your rudeness and your scumbaggery.
Remember the kid that was 14 and I wiped his mic on my face? Like
Did
it
you
was
see that
a-
one up today?
Did it?
Yeah, I tweeted that. You. It's
You wiped his mic on my face too, which I really appreciate. The best part about that guy though was that he had a little GoPro camera and then this massive stand for
Fucking
it.
neck.
It was awesome. Of like the not even the mass, but of like the volume of that thing took like the entire thing took up. Only 3% of it was actually the camera, and the rest of it was the stand itself. It was one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life. God bless that guy.
God bless that guy. Indeed.
That's dedicate, and he's trying to get the thing like down rows.
Yeah,
and
really
that
small
was,
rows.
I'm
That
like,
was what killed me
just
about it.
hold the GoPro camera in your hand.
Well, I get where he's at, but he hadn't quite thought through the process of. He was like, I get it. I'm gonna unpack this thing, put the wheels on it, and I'm just gonna wheel it around the convention floor.
Yeah, I
Whereas in
get it. That
reality,
makes sense.
on a really on a busy convention floor, you got to pack your camera up, and you got to have a tripod that's lightweight enough to be able to kind of keep it on your back
Sure.
and not notice it's there.
It was awesome.
Plus, a GoPro weighs approximately a quarter of a pound, so you don't really need a camera because tripods
He's
are rated.
future proofing. He needed
Yes.
a tripod.
Oh.
He already had the camera, and he's like, one day I'm gonna have the awesome kind of camera we have.
My favorite part of it though is that when he was trying to get everything done, Nick was just like, "I'm just going to produce this," and he's like, "You don't want to shoot it from here. You want to shoot it higher and do all these guys and just help." You helped him.
I was trying to get it, but then he went like this. He kind of just looked at me, and he was like, fuck you. So I was like, oh, all right, well, I'll go over here. Now he was a nice guy. He was a nice little kid because he was like 14 or something like that, 15.
And Mr. Khan, you're a nice kid too, even though your Twitter profile pic kind of scares me with the gun, and then your Twitter banner is all these guns being pointed at. I assume
A face of a man.
do you connect with that, so that feels like that's you, Mr. Khan. Mr. Khan, happier days are ahead. Don't worry, the guns don't always have to be what solves your video game interview and developer problems.
Or
Until next
lumberjack
time,
problems.
huh?
Or the lumberjack problems.
Everyone's
What
got
if
a lumberjack
what if
problem.
he used a gun to be a lumberjack?
It's dangerous being a
Shotgun
lumberjack.
in the base of trees and shit.
Yeah. Wow.
Just an option out there.
That'd be amazing.
Next
Yeah.
week, you could be on season 2 of Dangerous Lumberjacks on TLC.
Yeah.
What the? What was that show called?
Dangerous Lumberjacks.
Kevin, look up the name of that
It's
show.
like America's Most Wanted, but it's only profiling dangerous lumberjacks. All right, Mr. Khan, thank you so much for all your support. We'll see you in another 3 months.
Bye. Thank you.
Did you just blow a kiss at him?
I did.
Nasty.
Kevin.